Because, my friends, it's not enough to have faith. It's not enough to have focus. But you've got to recognize that there is a desired state. You see, the future isn't fortune telling. It's faith in motion. It's the discipline of seeing possibility where others see peril and acting on vision even before it's verified. You see, the future rewards those who prepare, not those who predict. The future is not what happens after the storm. The future is what we build during the storm. You see, that's why I think about our students. The reason why I think about our students is because they are entrepreneurs of survival and success. They manage families and jobs and classes and crisis, often all before noon. They're balancing bills and balancing dreams. They're pitching ideas to themselves every morning. How do I make today work? How do I stretch this dollar, this time, this hope? That's entrepreneurship. That's innovation in real time. You see, an Ivy League student may study leadership, but a community college student lives it. An Ivy League student may write a paper on resilience, but a community college student practices between shifts. You see, our students are not necessarily in the Ivy League, they're in the Grit League. Because the Grit League, doesn't have old buildings and secret societies. It has single parents who showed up tired and still turned their work in. See, the Grit League has veterans who trade uniforms for textbooks, has dreamers who clock out on one job and clock into another called hope. You see, while others are planning for someday, our students are building for today. They start, they stop, they start again, and every restart is a recommitment to their dream. They're overemployed and under-resourced, but never under-determined. Every class they take is an act of courage. Every credit earned is a step toward legacy. Every time they come back after life knocked them down, that's not just persistence, that's the entrepreneurship of the soul. You see, the storm is the studio for our students. Our students are learning to create in the chaos every single day. They don't have the luxury of waiting for the sky to clear. They're building their future while it's still raining. The storm is their studio when they study and they work, and then they show up tired but determined, and when they carry textbooks and toddlers through the door. You see, the storm is their studio when they're told no but find another way to yes. The storm is their studio when they hold on to hope when hope feels far away. You see, if we pay attention, we'll see that our students are our teachers. They're showing us how to lead through pressure, how to innovate under strain, how to believe beyond what you can see. We don't just serve them, we learn from them. Amen. We don't just guide them, we grow because of them. That's why we must be willing to do everything we can to help them rise. Because when they win, we all rise with them. When they create in the storm, the whole community gets stronger. Their resilience is our reminder that purpose still works, and faith still stands, and possibility still breathes, even in the rain. So the question for us isn't how do we help them survive the storm? It's how can we make sure that they have what they need to build in it? Because the storm is their studio. And we're called to make sure there's light and paint and space enough for them to create the future we all need. See, my friends, the winds of change don't ask for permission, but they do wait for our participation. And over these days, together we have seen why the storm is not our end, but our education. Teaches us what spreadsheets can't measure and what balance sheets can't capture. Teaches us faith, the discipline of believing when results are delayed. It teaches us focus, the discipline of building when resources are limited. It teaches us the future, the discipline of dreaming even when the data seems discouraging.